Well, without further ado, I think if there aren't any questions from the audience, that we have an orange man in the house, and I believe it's time that we bring him on.
Oh, yes.
For those of you just joining us, Andy Tong, MMOABC.com. And now we have an orange man.
Hello, Andy.
Nice to see
Amanda,
you.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Orange Man, you actually have a name. His name is Nathan Makino.
Yes, yes.
So, Nathan, why do you have orange hair?
Well, as you just mentioned, we just got back from Burning Man. Amazing.
One big ad for Burning Man today.
Amazing experience. My hair caught on fire, and naturally, I haven't had a chance to get it back to normal. But I figured, just go ahead and keep it.
I don't blame you.
Me being me. Yeah.
That is a wonderful thing.
Yep.
I wish that mine was pink, like it was at Halloween. So, what are you here for? There's a conference coming up, I hear.
Absolutely. So, I was listening to your guys' conversation, and as Andy was saying, I mean, really, games are moving into these immersive sort of environments, right? Really blurring that line between the digital and physical,
right?
In a much more intuitive fashion. You had mentioned like the controls, like with Xbox's Connect, how it's a gestural interfaces, or even with the Wii, it's very intuitive, and with the visual side of things, augmented reality, and you mentioned AR drone. They should actually be at our summit as well.
Really?
Yes. Yeah,
Ooh, I think I know where I'm going to be. When is it? We didn't actually throw the date
It's
out
on October 21st.
Okay.
It's going to be at the Los Angeles Center Studios.
Okay.
So it's close by. And
where do people find out about it?
You can go to immersivetech.org.
Do you have a Twitter handle for it?
Yes, ImmersiveTechLA.
There we go, ImmersiveTechLA.
Definitely
Make sure you go follow that.
Yes. So anyhow, I'm here because I want to talk a little bit about the summit. It's really it's not a single event. This is more about Immersive Tech being a community. It's a nonprofit organization that really brings together this fragmented industry, because we see right now there's a confluence of applications and platforms where these technologies can be applied, but there hasn't been a single source that really brings them together. And so all the topics that you're talking about, I mean, aside from applications in gaming, the whole slew of things from, whether it be medical or educational, or in the arts and entertainment, which I think gaming falls into. So these are all these arenas that we want to bring together and have an event.
Great.
Yep.
Pause just a moment. Can everybody hear Nathan? Are we good?
Yeah, but he's turned his mic on.
Oh, you have to turn your microphone on.
See,
this is live television. Don't you love it, folks? A little switch on the bottom.
There we go.
He's got so many good things to say. We need to make sure that he can be heard.
All right, fantastic.
Are we good? We are good.
And we're back.
And we are back.
Okay, great.
If you're just now joining us, this is TechZulu Live, and I'm here with Andy Tong with MMOABC and Nathan Makino with the Immersive Tech Conference.
Yes.
So yeah, how did the conference come to be? I mean, what is your background?
Yeah, well, my background, I actually studied economics as an undergrad, and I went into banking and worked at Boeing for a while. But actually, as Andy had mentioned, you had asked Andy the same thing, but it was really coming across.
Is this for a sibling again? Because I'm just going to sit here and
actually,
and I'm a horrible sister.
It's because personally, I like kind of extreme experiences. I mean, kind of explanatory here. But
oh no, it would be extreme if I took out a lighter.
Okay. Yeah. But all these type of experiences. I mean, with our lives, we work every day, we do all these things, and there's just not enough time or money or resources to really experience them. But this concept of immersive technologies, I see it as really freeing us from physical limitations and being able to allow, I mean, even movies or games, all these forms of entertainment are a way to let us kind of escape from the daily reality, right? But to really be able to experience everything from like skydiving from outer space into the world, into the atmosphere, or to travel all over the world, or to do pretty much whatever you'd like to do in games, but to have that experience be perceptually real. That to me sounded amazing.
You just sounded like the Matrix to me, and I just went, wow.
and really, it's really like the Matrix. I mean, there's two ways to see it, like the holodeck, where you can go inside of a room, like we have these full dome theaters that we project all kinds of imagery in 360 degrees, so no matter where you look, it's like you're somewhere else. Or you wear, like Andy said, like some glasses, and
or contacts. I love the idea of contacts.
Actually, the University of Washington, the HIT lab, they are working on contacts that display, with LEDs inside of them. So that's coming. So really, why did I get involved with this? I mean, I met the right people at the right time, really. And as Andy said, the software and the hardware is really coming together. And in just a short period of 1 year, I was able to discover like this kind of stuff really exists like now. It's
What
here.
shocks you the most, or like when you first saw this particular type of immersive tech, what made you go, wow, this is the future, I'm so excited?
Well, augmented reality was definitely a big kicker. It's actually been
Yeah.
around for over 10 years now.
Right.
But it's only in recent years with the advent, all these mobile devices with the
Yeah.
cameras and having the hardware, a lot of laptops now have, web cameras installed.
Right.
So there's really no friction. I mean, especially if they're flash-based, you just go online. Actually, we have it on our site as well.
Right.
You just go on, and all of a sudden you'll see like a picture, image of yourself. And on that video footage, there's some kind of digital overlay.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, what the heck is this? So that really spawned, was the catalyst. And the further we delved, I mean, we saw all the senses from sight to touch to sound. We have surround sound. But when I say touch, this is like haptic feedback and gestural interfaces.
Right.
Yep. And of course, where we have surround sound, we need to have surround view or surround vision, right? So, not just limiting ourselves.
It's a synchronous experience,
Yep.
basically. Yeah.
So really, I mean, these type of technologies made me say, wow, we can do this.
So people that come to the Immersive Tech Conference can actually experience some of this stuff?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
you had mentioned, so how do we do this really? Well, we need experts. I have great advisors and people who are part of this community who are leaders in their fields. And we've had them come out and really endorse and help us to spread the word and to and they will actually be speaking much like a TED conference format.
Okay.
Yeah, where they go ahead and speak about whatever they're working on from these various fields. Yep.
Nice. What's the one headliner piece of technology that you think people are really going to be drawn to?
Well, I think there isn't
Besides the Parrot Air drone, of course.
Yes, there's so many cool things, and it's really one of the main a main feature of LA Center Studios is that we have a full dome environment. So it's a 50-foot full dome theater, much like a planetarium.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah, and we're going to have 360-degree imagery displayed on this dome. So it's like you're inside another place. We've got great footage, whether it be base jumping, the collapsing of the Dallas Stadium.
Wow.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to live through that.
Yeah.
Yes. But you will be able to see what it's like to have a dome collapse on top
Oh
of
my
you.
goodness, I have to go. I just love anything that messes with the senses.
Yes.
So how much does it cost? And again, give out the website.
Oh, absolutely. So our website, is www.immersivetech.org. Our standard ticket pricing for the full day event is $199. Yep. And of course, we'd love to have you there.
I guess we'll have to talk to Efren about that. Can TechZulu go to the Immersive Tech Conference, and can Amanda be in the dome looking like a fool as soon as the stadium collapses all around her? I think maybe. I think that might be possible.
Fantastic.
Anything else that either of you would like to add? Again, you've got Andy Tong here, MMOABC.com.
Absolutely. I wanted to talk a bit about the future of gaming, where it's going, right? So everyone's kind of trying to figure out, well, what should we do now, or where should we publish? What kind of games we should make? I think at the end of the day, it's really I think for the next year or two, it's going to be really about the technologies. Right? I think in closing, I think cloud-based gaming is going to be the next transition to retail. Distribution, right, from retail to online for console-based games.
Okay.
There won't be anything. Social games is a phenomenon right now, but I think it's not going to be really called social games.
Do you think it's just a buzzword then?
It's just going to be just online games. Everyone's going to get on the whole social platform.
Yeah.
I truly believe that the next 5 years or so, or probably earlier, looking at the technologies and the software behind it, that games are going to become games 4.0 with augmented reality and immersive technologies together. So, like I said, it's a very exciting time. I'm happy that I'm around here, and everyone else is, and I'm looking forward to the real-life experiences of online games with other players from around the world. So it's an exciting time.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts over here?
Absolutely. I mean, given that we are in Los Angeles, I think this is a fantastic place, really, that has a huge, lots of talent, really, close ties not only to the technology space but the entertainment space. So it's really a great hub, here in Southern California.
Yeah.
Of course, with the gaming and of course with immersive technologies, I think that one key thing that we need now is to bring together these different technologies that have not, whether it be through brain-computer interfaces or all these gestural controls.
Just
and
don't
really
put a chip in my head. That's the only thing I have.
we can do
You don't want to be
non-invasive
tagged,
types.
right? No
Yeah,
tagging.
no tagging.
No tagging. Okay.
Yep. So and really to bring together that community to advance the games to get to where you were mentioning. I think
Right.
by having that community in place, we can help to expedite this development.
Right.
Great. Well, thanks so much, guys, both of you, for being here.
Thank you.
Orange Man, Nathan Makino, with the Immersive Tech Conference. Make sure you check that out. I think I'm going to try to strong arm Efren Toscano into going to the Immersive Tech Conference.
If you couldn't make it to Burning Man, we'll have some footage in 360 photography
great.
overlaid there.
So I can be on the playa?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So that's October 21st. Make sure you check it out. And what's the Twitter handle again?
Immersive Tech LA.
All right. And also, Andy Tong, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
MMOABC.com.
We have
And
a
Twitter
couple
handle?
questions really quick.
Oh, a few questions. Great.
Great.
You want to know your gamer tag?
My gamer tag is it's VIET on Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
V-
They're talking a lot about Halo too.
Okay, so it's VIET
VIET.
DIESEL, so it's Vit Diesel.
Viet Diesel.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Vin Diesel, so I could be the Vit Diesel.
Nice. Anything else in the chat room?
This is Halo stuff.
Halo Reach, yeah, we're waiting for that right now. That's gonna be a good game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up for today's show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, my great guests.
Thank you.
And let's all head over to the Immersive Tech Conference in October. And with that, I am your host, Amanda Coulon. See you next time for TechZulu Live.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.